Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is what I call the production day, and today we will start producing some of these room sprays. I will not be producing everything today. Of course, I will not be finishing them all today because it's already 11 p.m. Kids are already sleeping, so this is the time for me to start something without any interruptions whatsoever. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go upstairs and log into my system where everything will be calculated for me based on the amount of room spray I will be making. Trying to explain it to you guys here will be kind of hard. So the best thing for me to do is, instead of me telling you, how about I show you? And after that, we're going to come back here and we're going to start making the production. So the first one I will be doing will be citrus sunrise, and that's the one that smells amazing, guys. Okay, they all smell amazing, but this one is the one I know that people will really love to use and especially spray in their bathrooms, their kitchen area, cooking other stuff. It helps to eliminate not just max odors because I have that odor eliminator ingredient in it. All right, so I've prepped some of these things here. I made sure I have all my funnels ready because I don't want to spill things. So all my funnels have their names of the fragrance oil so that I know exactly which one I'm using so I don't cross-contaminate anything. So that is what we are going to be doing. So hang tight as I go on my computer and use the formulator suite to help me organize and utilize all my templates that I've been using for my testing. All right, I will come back and I will talk to you guys later. All right, guys, so this is where everything starts from. Whenever I want to produce or manufacture my room spray, this is where I come to, and it's gonna give me the exact calculation of what I needed or what I need, and it's gonna save them for me either as template or as recipe. So this is not a tutorial for this formulator suite. This is just me trying to show you guys how I get my production ready and how I start. So the first thing I do with this system, I go to where it says saved recipe. All right, so I'm going to click on that. All right, so over here, you're going to see my templates, all right, of all my fragrances. So here's the Apple Essence template. All right, so this is where you're going to see all of that. All right, so if I need to produce something right now, I cannot produce anything because I haven't specified how many bottles of room spray that I'm going to be making. So here it says load, here it says stability test, here it says delete. All right, so what I need to do is I need to go to my saved recipes. All right, so here's my Apple Essence and the rest of them are here. So I have actually loaded them. All right, so if I come all the way to the recipe side, you can see recipe. Here it says templates. So my templates are the ones that I was testing when I was doing all this testing. So if I got something that is good and that is stable, I save it as template, and it has every single formula that I use to come to that recipe and to develop that template. So it will give me all of that. So right now I have all of this ready to go. I've loaded them. Like this one, I believe the customer ordered 5 of this, and this one they ordered 10. So I've already loaded them. Now what I have to do is produce. So that's all I have to do. Just click produce, then I can start producing this. It will give me the entire thing of what to produce and all of that, right? So right here, I think I saved one for you guys so I can do it with you guys here. All right, so I think it's the citrus sunrise. Okay, citrus sunrise is right here. All right, so the citrus sunrise, I haven't loaded it yet because I wanted you guys to see me do it. So here I'm going to come and I click load. All right, so it's going to tell me recipe citrus sunrise template loaded. Okay, so I can go over here now and I can start modifying it. So here I'm going to take the template out, and I'm going to say citrus sunrise room spray. All right, so the only thing I need to do here now is to just put the amount that the customer is ordering. Okay, and they are ordering 10 of this. Okay, so as I put 10 of that, you see my fragrance oil strength from 6%. All right, so it has given me 60 ml, so that's what I will need, right? And my polysorbate, that is 2:1, it has given me the amount of polysorbate I will use, but it's not going to show it here. Okay, it's going to show it in this place where it's called result and raw materials. That's where it's going to show it, right? This area is the place, my powerhouse right here. This is where everything comes together. All right. Hi, good morning guys, and welcome to my channel. This is Chris and you're watching ANC Candles and Car Air Fresheners. So today I will continue with the room spray. Yesterday I was able to do a batch of the Citrus Sunrise room spray. However, I was unable to record it because I thought I hit record all this while, but I didn't. So when I was halfway done, I was like, okay, let me pause. And I realized that it was actually never turned on to play. Okay, so well, that's one good thing, that I have more than just that citrus room spray making. So I have other ones to do. So that is going to be something I'll be showing you guys today. So today I will be doing the Blue Luxe room spray. First of all, I'll go to my computer where I can print out, or rather share the production slip, okay, like I did with the citrus room spray. I'll go and do that, and then when I'm done, I will come back here and then we'll continue with the production. All right, hang tight guys, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so we're back. So I was able to share the recipe, production ingredients for this Blue Luxe, and I have it on my tablet right here. Okay, so that is it right there. Sorry for the glare. I'm going to be using this to make sure I'm on point, to make sure everything that I'm using for this ingredient is what will be on my room spray. All right, the amount in mLs and all of that. So that's what I will be doing today. So let's get into the video. All right, guys, this morning I will be producing another room spray. The last one I did yesterday, I am so sorry guys, I forgot to hit record, and after I finished producing that, I'm like, oh my god, all this while I wasn't even recording. So it was too late to start, you know, doing anything at that time. Anyways, that's why I have a lot of orders, right? So I'm going to make up for that. Well, I'm going to come over here, and today I'll be making my Blue Luxe room spray. So I'm going to come to my formulator suite and I'm going to get them ready. So over here, you guys can see, right, I'm on negative net profit, negative $35.01. Is because of this citrus, right, that was produced yesterday. Okay, so this is batches currently curing. So this is the citrus, so it's already going, right? And because I haven't assigned this to an invoice to a customer, so it's giving me that negative. So that will be cleared out when I invoice this person, when they pay. Okay, so sorry for the background noise. It's early morning here and the kids are up. Okay. So what I want to do now, I want to make another production. I can come over here where it says saved recipes. All right. So right here, I can go down to my next one. So that would be, let's do Blue Luxe. Yeah, so Blue Luxe is the next one I'll be doing. So I can come here and I already loaded this because it's a recipe now. I've loaded that. So it has everything that I need to create. So I can either come here and click produce, okay, like you guys saw me do with the citrus, or I can just go where it says production, can click on that, and already I have that done here. Okay, I have that done here, and you guys might want to know how I did this. Is all in the system. Okay, so for example, you know what, let me just add another room spray for upcoming production. So I can come here and let's say I go to Apple Essence, click on that, and it will ask me the production date to be today, November 1st. So if I click on that, it shows here now upcoming production. All right, so this is what I have to do today. All right, so this is like my task to do today. So if I click on produce, it's going to give me this. Okay, so it's telling me, okay, this is my expected yield and this is my actual yield for the bottles. So this customer ordered 5 of this. All right, so that's what I'll be doing. So I have to go through all of this before I can confirm production and I can deduct my inventory. So I'm not doing that yet. So they are just lined up here for my for what I'll be doing today. Let's do one more. So I can go here and I say I want to do linen spray today. Fresh linen spray today. So I'll click on that and today. So now I have 3 tasks to do today, right? I have 3 of these to do today. If I click on this, the customers want 10 as well. Okay, so I have, let's see, 5, 10, 10. So 25 room sprays to do from the 80 of them that I have to do. So I did 10 last night with the citrus sunrise. Okay, so that is what I have to do. So over here is showing me that the visual production timeline. So they are right here first. This orange represent that this where they are. So it will take 7 days for them to cure if I start producing them. All right, so let's see if I do something for the 5th. So you guys see how the system works there. So I can say for mint, for eucalyptus mint, I want to do that on the, I want to make that on the 4th, for example. Okay, if I click on that, you can see it's telling me this is when it's going to start. So I'm going to start this eucalyptus mint room spray on this day, November 4th. All right, so that's how the system works to help me organize what I'm doing. So I know what's next, I know what is upcoming and all of that. And I can actually do all of this. I could just click here like I did for the room, for the citrus, right, which is right here. You know, I could just click produce and just run through them instead of going to production. But this area here is when I want to do something like produce something quick, like right now. I want to get it done right now. It's not scheduled, right? So this one, the citrus, was something I wanted to do yesterday. So there is no need to schedule it, right? But this other one that I just scheduled, like the Blue Lux, I scheduled it yesterday to start today. So that's why it's showing here. Okay, so I'll come here to schedule, all right? But if it's on the saved recipe area, I can just click produce if I want to produce something right now. Okay, so if I click on this, right, it will show me all of that. And I can just click confirm production and this and that, right? But I've already, you know, scheduled this ones. I can go and let's see. I can go now and open the Blue Lux, so I can actually print what I need to make. All right. All right. So this is my detail cost breakdown, my ingredient cost. So this is what I need to print out. So I can come down here and export as PDF. This recipe has already been done. Okay, just come here and print as PDF. All right, so this is what I'm going to take downstairs for my production for day to start this particular Blue Lux. All right, guys. So first, I plug this on. I didn't turn it on yet because I have to make sure I have my ingredients that needs to be melted. I need it to be ready before I start heating this up. Okay, because this heats up pretty fast, right? So I'll start with the formulation instructions from the template, which says it wants me to melt first this ingredient. So I'll be measuring this ingredient, and this is let's see here. Okay, so I need that. All right, gonna go with let's go with this. So be in grams. All right, there. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on here. All right, so the melting can begin. So I'll turn this on and set that. Right, so it's going to slowly start melting. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to measure out my polysorbate. Okay, and let's see how much I need for that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add my polysorbate while this is still heating up. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a gentle stir so that the polysorbate can be mixed properly with the odor eliminator in it. So this is me making 5 bottles of room spray. So while that is being heated, while I'm watching it closely, right? So I'm going to go ahead now and get my other oils ready while this is going on there. So this will be my fragrance oil and my carrier oil that I need for this particular room spray. Okay, so let's go and do that. So today I'll be doing the Blue Lux. Give this a little bit of stir again. You do not need to heat your polysorbate 80. I'm heating mine just to help with the proper mixture of the odor eliminator ingredient that is in there. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same bottle as the polysorbate because it's still gonna be going to the same place. All right. So let's see how much of this fragrance oil that I need. Let's stir down. All right, so this is heating up. See, it's already fully melted in there. Okay, so that's what I want to see right there. So stir it a little bit more to make sure everything is mixed properly. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my preservative because this is a water base, right? So this is down here. Okay, that's good to go. It's good. All right, set that aside. So this is a water base and I need to make sure I have a broad spectrum preservative. So I'm going to go and measure this out. And that's perfect. Okay. So I'll add that to my fragrance oil. Okay. Now using the same cup, I'm going to add my carrier oil. Okay. All right. So I'm going to add that in here. So my oil phase has been mixed. So I'm going to stir this up. All right. So I just gave this a gentle stir for now, right? And now here is my, just still warm. So this is my polysorbate with the odor eliminator ingredient in it. Okay, it's still hot. All right, so I'm not going to mix this yet, because if I mix this now, it's going to denature my preservative, and it's going to denature my fragrance oil. I don't want that, so I want this to be cool for some time before I can do that. Okay, turn that heat off. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to put that aside while I start working on my water phase. Okay, this is the reason why I start with the oil phase first. So when that is cooling, I can start doing my water phase. All right, so my water phase, I will need this. Okay, maybe the 500 I might need. No, probably need the 500 instead. Okay, let's tear this down. So how much distilled water do I need? Okay, let's do it. Oh, a little bit too much, almost. I keep looking at my screen to make sure I am recording. Wow, this is perfect. Exactly the amount I want. Perfect. All right. So the next thing I'm going to add is my pH adjuster. All right. So I'm going to put this in grams, tear that out. Okay. All right. Let's see how much I need. Okay, perfect. I'm going to add that in. That is perfect, actually. I'm just loving the precision of my scale and how everything is working out so far. Just loving it. All right, guys, so this is ready to go. So I'm going to set the mixture of my polysorbate 80 and my odor eliminator. I'm going to set them here. Now I'm going to take my fragrance oil with the other ingredient that were mixed in. I'm going to now add them together, right? So that's the mix. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this magnetic spinner into this. All right, and I'm going to turn it on, so it's going to help me start mixing it. Okay, you can see closely. So it's helping me to mix my oil phase. All right, slow this down a little bit. All right, so now that that is being mixed, I can get my alcohol ready. Okay, okay, this one is done for now. Get this out. That's perfectly mixed. So now I'll put my alcohol right here. That is perfect. I really love this scale. This scale gives me to the T what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. Take this out. And here is my water phase with my alcohol, right? So I'm going to add my alcohol into my water phase. Not too fast. You'll lose some alcohol in there in that process. All right. So this is the mixture of the alcohol, water or distilled water, and my pH balancer or pH adjuster. So I'm going to set them here. Okay. So I'm going to get my another magnetic spinner. I'm going to put in there. All right, and then I'm going to turn this on to help me mix my alcohol and my distilled water. So this is the water phase getting mixed now. All right, now I have my oil phase right here. I've seen people actually put oil phase and water phase together in the beginning, like they add their distilled water, then they pour in their polysorbate. I've said this before in one of my videos. Don't do that. You want to separate them, mix them separately, especially the polysorbate and the fragrance oil. Those oil phases got to be in that oil phase. Don't mix them yet. Make sure the polysorbate is properly mixed with your other oil phase, okay, so that when you put them in, you don't have a disaster in the beginning. All right, so while that is being mixed, we're gonna get this out of the way. Get this out. Okay. All right, while that is mixing slowly, I'm going to start pouring my oil phase in. All right. This is a very nice rest for my arm while I pour this. See how easy it is for me to just pour while it's mixing for me. I used to pour, then mix, then pour, then mix, but this is doing the work for me, right? All right, so guys just saw how we turned from the cloudy to this clear color. It's because the formula just works. The template works, the recipe works. All right, so just let this spin for some time, give it another 1 minute, and then I will start bottling them. Again, they will sit for 7 days before they are ready to be delivered to the customer. Okay, I'm gonna get my bottles out. All right, let's turn this off. Let's take out our spinner. All right, take out our spinner. It's done its job. All right, next thing we'll be doing is bottling this up. All right, let me get my pourer, I call it, and this is my funnel for the blue Luxe. All right, guys, so that's all. That's the 5 of them. Okay, the blue Luxe has been officially done. Okay, so the next one I will be doing will be the apple essence, and the rest of them I will get done off camera because If I get all these 80 of them done on this video will be extremely long. So I just showed you guys how I do them, how I produce them. And so the next time it will be on labeling them and then getting them ready for delivery. Okay. All right, guys, I will get back to you as soon as I clean this all up. All right, guys, so you guys just saw me make the Blue Luxe room spray. So now I'm going to come to my formulator suite. I'm just going to click on produce, and I'm going to do my checks. Ingredients weighed correctly, everything done. Check solution clarity. You guys saw that it was clear. Confirm scent strength. It is very strong. Confirm bottle are correctly labeled. Not yet, so we didn't label them yet. So I'm going to just, well, they will be labeled anyways. So this is just quality control check thing. Production log. So this is just production log. So bottle are capped and sanitized. And the 5 I'm making, click on that, and it's going to tell me successful. Inventory has been updated and the 7-day curing clock has started. So I click on that. So you don't see that Blue Luxe here anymore. Okay, like where is it now? It's been moved to the save recipe area. So if I go all the way down, you're going to see it right there, curing. Okay, so that's it right there. All right. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to print out one for, should I do Apple? Let me see which one is next. Actually, I can come here and see which one is next. My production. I'll do Apple Essence today and Fresh Linen today. Or I'll do those today, and then on the 4th, I'll do this one. But tomorrow I'll be doing something else. This was just an example to show you guys. Let's see. Okay. Room stock. See what I have here. So my room stock, I have the citrus right now, and I have the Blue Luxe right now. Okay, I can view their log right here. Okay, and this is 10 I'm making. All right. Okay, see what's going on. All right. This would be like when these are my finished goods area. So when I want to sell them, can select the one I want to sell, how many I'm making. So for example, if I click on this, it will tell me I have 10 available. So I'm selling the entire 10 because this retail store is ordering that, right? Then I can put the quantity here, and I can come here and do the transaction type. If it's a waste or spillage, I can just put that there. If it's sample giveaway, I can do that. If it's a return goods, I can do that. Personal use, inventory correction, I can do all of that here. All right. But this one will be for sale. So I can put my notes there. Then I can log the transaction. When I'm ready for that, I can come down here to sales and order, and I can select if I'm giving them any discount, I can put that here. They already have their discount when they are buying as wholesale. Okay, I can do that here. For new order, I can add right here, and I can select my customer here, and the products will be listed here. So right now I only have these two, and then the batch will be represented. So if I put this one here, so the batch will be this, and it tells me it's 10 and the quantity and the price, and then I can go all of that right here. All right, so that's just a sneak peek of what the system can do.